Hi, I'm Leslie Stanford.
And I'm John Tartle.
Thanks for joining us for part 2 of the marketing plan.
Like we said in part 1, there's never been a better time than right now to be a part of Herbalife. Our momentum has never been stronger, the support has never been better, and Herbalife is soaring higher than ever before. We've been changing people's lives since 1980. Can you believe that? I mean, that's just how great this company is.
That's right, John. Millions of people have used our products to improve their health and their financial well-being. Herbalife is at the intersection of health and wealth, and there are no limits to what you can achieve.
We're so fortunate in so many ways to be part of such an amazing company. I mean, the path that you follow as an Herbalife independent distributor, it's filled with countless opportunities. It's fun, exciting, and a promising journey, and a journey that can take you to a more prosperous and healthy future.
A first step to take on this fun, simple, and magical journey is to know the marketing plan. In part 1, we gave you a basic overview. In part 2, we're going to go into more detail to help you understand the plan even more, because the more you understand it, the better the opportunity.
You know, it's funny, Les. When I first started out, I really didn't have a clue. I mean, I didn't really understand the marketing plan until I was actually doing it.
I didn't understand it right away either. I just needed to make some extra money to get out of a situation I was in, so all I did was retail the product in the beginning. But if I knew the plan a little bit better back then, I would have realized that with more people retailing and using the product, I'd have been on a faster track to success, and I would have achieved my goals quicker.
You know, in a way, our success without knowing the marketing plan is a testament to the quality of the products and to the strength and effectiveness of the marketing plan itself.
You're right, John. The Herbalife marketing plan is the best in the industry. Did you know that 73% of all retail sales dollars come right back to the distributor? Wow. 73%. That is a true testament to the integrity and the strength of the plan. Now, when it comes to the marketing plan and the terrific business opportunity it affords you, if you have a thorough understanding of the marketing plan, you can take full advantage of it and use it to tap into your true potential.
Now, keep in mind, each step of the marketing plan requires its own level of commitment and effort in order to reap the rewards, but the potential rewards will be well worth the effort, believe me.
Okay, let's begin where we left off in part 1, at the supervisor position. Now, we know that as supervisors, we're entitled to 6 areas of income, 6 different dimensions to our marketing plan that we can work. There's retail profit, wholesale profit, royalty overrides, a monthly production bonus, an annual bonus known as the Mark Hughes bonus, and then, from time to time, company promotions and vacations. So when I look back on what I was doing when I first started out, I was only taking advantage of one dimension of our marketing plan, my own retail sales. And if you want to do even better, to build a prosperous business, you want to be able to take advantage of all 6 of those dimensions, and it improves at the supervisor level.
No doubt, Leslie. I mean, in part 1 of this video, you'll remember, we took you from distributor through supervisor. So we started here at distributor, then moved to senior consultant, then to success builder, on to qualified producer, and then finally to supervisor. Now in part 2, we're going to concentrate on this area here and take you through the steps to success from supervisor as it pertains to you as an upline supervisor, all the way to founder circle, the pinnacle of success here at Herbalife.
However, before we do that, there are a few areas we touched on in part 1 of this video that we're going to revisit here in part 2. Why? Because these are the areas, the concepts you'll want to master to have a deeper understanding of the marketing plan. And as you move up the steps to success and become more of a leader within the company, you're going to have more and more people asking you for this information. So going over these fundamentals will really help you.
The first topic we're going to touch on is supervisor qualification. Now to qualify for supervisor, if you remember from part 1, there are several ways to do it. Number 1, you achieve 4,000 volume points in 1 month with 1,000 volume points unencumbered. 2, you can achieve 2,500 volume points in 2 consecutive months with 1,000 volume points unencumbered in each month. Or 3, you can accumulate 5,000 personally purchased volume points within a 12-month period with a 3-month minimum required, which is what we call the 5K supervisor qualification method. Now, here's something you need to know about the 1-month qualification. Once you've achieved 4,000 volume points in 1 month, all subsequent orders during that same month are at a temporary 50% discount until the first of the following month. However, all 50% discount orders must be purchased directly from Herbalife. Now, during that month, you'll be recognized as a qualifying supervisor, and you will be entitled to all the buying privileges of a fully qualified supervisor. Now, as of the first of the following month, Herbalife's computer system will update you to a fully qualified supervisor, assuming, of course, all the other supervisor requirements have been met. Now, I know it can get a little bit detailed, but understanding the qualifying supervisor step is important, especially when you start building a strong downline.
Right now, to remain at the supervisor level and to enjoy all the benefits and advantages this level has to offer, you need to requalify. So how does one requalify? Here's the rule on that. All supervisors must requalify their status annually between February 1st and January 31st to maintain their rights and privileges. Now, there are 3 ways to requalify, and the first 2 ways are the same as the initial qualification requirements. Achieve 4,000 volume points in 1 month, or achieve 2,500 volume points in each of 2 consecutive months. Now, the third way you can requalify as supervisor is to accumulate 4,000 volume points within the 12-month requalification period with all of those volume points unencumbered. With this method, you'll maintain your 50% discount on purchases for your own use and for resale. However, you'll lose your downline supervisor lineages to your next upline supervisor, so definitely you need to be aware of this fact. And by the way, do you remember what unencumbered volume means from part 1? I'm sure a lot of you do. If not, don't worry about it. We'll touch on it again a little bit later in this video. Now, if your volume requirements for requalification are met, the computer system will automatically requalify you each year, so you don't have to be concerned about notifying the company. One thing to remember, and this is critical, if you are a supervisor and you fail to requalify each year by January 31st, you'll be demoted to senior consultant at a 35% discount and lose all your supervisor privileges. So if you wish to earn and maintain your privileges as a supervisor, it's really important that you requalify each year. Additionally, if you have supervisors in your downline, be sure to chart their progress and work with them on a plan for requalification.
Okay, we touched on supervisor qualification and supervisor requalification. Now, the next topic we like to talk about is the cornerstone of the marketing plan, and it's really how sales are measured by volume points. Now, volume points, which we explained in part 1, is Herbalife currency. Each product sold has a volume point value assigned to it. Volume points are consistent across all countries, and they're accumulated on a monthly basis.
Without the sale of product measured in terms of volume points, you can't make any money. It is the basis for qualifying and working your way up to higher levels. The important thing to remember about volume is that it is credited to you in various ways, not just one. For example, volume is credited to you depending on who purchased the volume for use or resale, their discount, their status, your own status as a distributor, and other factors of the plan as well.
Right now, I'm going to walk you through the different types of volume and briefly explain each one. But to really understand how each type actually works, and to really wrap your mind around this key element, you want to refer to this, the career book. Okay? Now, it's all right here, and it spells everything out for you. It has charts, graphs, definitions. This is an invaluable piece of reference material. So read it over and refer to it often. Okay, the first type of volume we're going to go over is called personally purchased volume. It's pretty self-explanatory. Personally purchased volume is volume that you purchase directly from Herbalife. Okay, pretty straightforward. Okay, now moving on to the second type of volume is personal volume. Personal volume is volume purchased by you as well as volume purchased by your non-supervisor downline who order at a 25 to 42% discount, down to but not including your first fully qualified supervisor. Got that? Okay, let's continue then. Now, the third type of volume is called group volume. Group volume is the volume on orders purchased at a temporary 50% discount by qualifying supervisors in their qualifying month in a supervisor's downline distributor organization. This temporary 50% volume counts as personal volume for the qualifying supervisor who purchased it, but it also counts as group volume for the fully qualified supervisor who can then use it to earn royalty overrides, which we'll be covering in just a minute. The fourth type of volume we're going to cover is total volume. Total volume is the combined total of a supervisor's personal volume plus group volume. Now, the fifth type of volume is called organization volume. Organization volume is the accumulated volume amount on which a supervisor earns royalty overrides. It's based on the volume of your 3 levels of active downline supervisors plus your qualifying supervisors. This type of volume is a little more involved, so at this point, let me reiterate. If you have any questions about volume, refer to your career book or ask your sponsor. He or she will be able to help you out. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work.
John just took you through 5 types of volume that are integral parts of the marketing plan. However, there are 3 other types of volume we're going to talk about that are also important to the marketing plan and ultimately your bottom line, but are only pertinent during the month when you have downline qualifying for supervisor. They are encumbered volume, unencumbered volume, and matching volume. Now, in part 1 of this video, we covered encumbered and unencumbered volume pretty extensively, and its importance when your distributors are qualifying for supervisor level. So we won't go into it in too much detail here, but encumbered volume, as you'll remember, is all volume produced by any distributor qualifying for supervisor in your downline organization, down to, but not including, the first qualified supervisor who has achieved 2,500 volume points or more at 25% to 42% discount in 1 volume month. Unencumbered volume, on the other hand, is volume produced by anyone in your personal organization, down to but not including the first qualified supervisor who achieves less than 2,500 volume points in 1 volume month, plus all your own personal volume. This is volume that is not used by anyone to qualify for the supervisor position.
So that leaves us with matching volume. The supervisor who is qualifying a downline distributor to the supervisor position must have the required volume, or matching volume, purchased from Herbalife during the qualifying months. Now, matching volume is a little more intricate, so we're going to give you a quick example. Let's say you're a fully qualified supervisor and you sponsor person A who's trying to qualify as a supervisor. Now, I always like to have some inventory on hand, so let's just say at the end of the month, for example, in January, you have 5,000 volume points in inventory. Now, the next month, February, A gets up and running and is really, buying straight from you, and you are retailing and wholesaling from your stock that you purchased in January. By the end of the month, A ends up doing 4,000 volume points. But let's say that you only purchased 3,500 volume points from the company directly in February, and because you had enough inventory on hand from January for your customers and your distributors plus A. Now, if so, you'll get a notice from the company saying you have a matching volume problem because in February, A did 4,000 volume points, but you only bought 3,500. So you'll have 2 weeks to do another 500 in volume, and that way you've matched volume. Now, here's another quick example of matching volume. Let's say a supervisor sponsors someone who buys 4,000 volume points over a 1-month period directly from Herbalife. What do you think happens? That's right. This automatically becomes the upline supervisor's volume, so there's no matching issue here.
But don't let keeping track of matching volume concern you. The company's computer system will catch any discrepancy and they'll inform you. And there's no penalty for this unless you don't match volume. So you have to pay attention, because if you don't match volume, then you'll lose supervisor A to the next supervisor above you.
Now that we've explained volume, we want to give you an illustration how personal volume, group volume, total volume, organization volume, and royalty overrides are accumulated. Now remember, a square symbolizes a supervisor, a circle represents distributor, and a new shape, a triangle, represents qualifying supervisor. Got all that? Okay, here we go. Now, when E places a 4,000 volume point order at 42%, this counts as personal volume for you. It also qualifies E for supervisor with a 1-month qualification. Now look what happens when D does at least 1,000 volume points unencumbered in the same month. They become a supervisor with a 50% discount. And the same goes for C, B, and A. Now this is an example of qualifying an entire line to supervisor. Notice how A, B, C, and D have changed to triangles on that chart? Well, this signifies that they are qualifying supervisors for the given month. Now E, they also are a qualifying supervisor, and they're eligible to purchase their next order at 50% discount. But for the purposes of tracking personal volume, we'll keep showing E as a circle. When A, B, C, and D, as qualifying supervisors, each purchases 1,000 volume points from the company, this counts as personal volume for them, but it also counts as group volume for you. Now, in addition, these 1,000 volume points are the unencumbered volume that they need to complete their supervisor qualification. So, how much volume do you have so far? You have 4,000 personal volume points from me and 4,000 group volume from A, B, C, and D for a total of 8,000 points. See how easy it is and how fast it is to accumulate volume points? Well, how about royalty overrides? The volume placed by A, B, C, and D at 50% also counts as level 1 organization volume for you. So, 4,000 times 5%, 5% is the maximum percentage for royalties, is 200 royalty override points for this line during their qualification month. Pretty exciting, huh? But you can also earn level 1 organization volume from F. 2,500 times 5% is 125 royalty override points. And you can earn level 1 organization volume from G. Again, 2,500 times 5% becomes 125 royalty override points. You earn level 2 organizational volume from H, so 2,500 times 5% becomes 125 royalty override points. And you earn level 3 organization volume from I. That's 2,500 times 5% becomes 125 royalty override points. Add it all up, and in the illustration, you would have accumulated 14,000 organization volume points and have earned 700 royalty override points. And with 500 or more royalty override points in 1 month, you'd qualify for the first team level, which is World Team. And you're well on your way to Global Expansion Team or GET Team, which is the term mostly used. So, all this is pretty simple once you get the hang of it, actually. However, to make things even easier, the Herbalife computer system takes care of handling all of this for you. And once royalty processing is completed each month, your statement and earnings are available for you on myherbalife.com.
Okay, we've talked a lot about the supervisor level because that's where even greater earning potential comes in. But supervisor is also the level that serves as the gateway to the upper levels of the marketing plan. So, what is the next step in the marketing plan? It's a very important step in the company that John just mentioned, and it's called World Team. Reaching World Team is a real milestone in your career at Herbalife because it demonstrates your leadership ability and your success at building and retaining a robust team of distributors under you who are actively selling product for consumption. And just as Supervisor is the gateway to the upper levels, World Team is the launching pad. Once you reach this level, your career can really take off. So, how do you reach the World Team? There are 3 ways. 1, achieve 10,000 total volume points in 1 volume month after qualifying for Supervisor. 2, as a Supervisor, you can achieve 2,500 total volume points in each volume month for 4 consecutive months. Or 3, achieve 500 royalty points in 1 volume month, as John just explained. Once you reach World Team, you receive all the benefits of a Supervisor. Plus, you become eligible to attend special training sessions targeted to accelerate your progress to the upper levels, and you qualify for special company promotions and additional earning opportunities like the Active World Team promotion. Really great stuff. And like I said, at this level, you are earning more and growing your business in tangible ways. By continuing to retail the products, setting goals, and working your 3 R's consistently, you are developing a stable, solid, and active business. As you'll remember, the 3 R's are important to our business. They represent our efforts in retailing the products, recruiting more distributors, and retaining both those retail customers and distributors within the business.
You know, you're so right, Les. The 3 R's are so important, and once you use them to reach World Team, you're well on your way to even greater success, and let's face it, more money. Now, let's take a look at the next level in the marketing plan, and that's called the Top Achievers Business Team, or TAB Team for short. Now, TAB Team status actually encompasses multiple levels. First of all, Get Team. Then you have Mill Team, and then President's Team. Now, reaching TAB Team is a very prestigious recognition within Herbalife. What TAB Team status indicates is that you've developed a strong active downline, and you've demonstrated without a doubt a willingness and perseverance to tackle leadership roles within Herbalife, as well as your agreement to focus your activities in direct selling and multi-level marketing only in Herbalife. Now, once you're accepted as a TAB Team member, reaching each new level in TAB Team enables you to achieve, advanced training, you earn substantial production bonuses, and you qualify for some really exceptional reward and incentives.
As a TAB Team member, by working hard and dedicating yourself to the Herbalife marketing plan, it's possible for you to achieve financial success beyond your wildest dreams. But one thing I'd like to add is this. Once you reach the TAB Team levels, to continue earning your production bonus, you need to requalify every 12 months. But the rewards are well worth the effort.
Right. And you know, these requalification rules and all the other rules we mentioned are really about 2 things. Number 1, to maintain the integrity of the marketing plan, and 2, to help others make more money.
Speaking of money, one of the best incentives of the TAB Team are the bonuses, monthly production bonuses, and the annual bonus that's paid to qualified President's Team members. I'm going to top line the bonus structure for you here, but what I'd like you to do is go to your career book and study the structure for yourself. Remember, if you have any questions, refer to your career book or call your sponsor. The more you know, the more you understand the marketing plan, the more focused your efforts will be, and the more money you can make. Now, as a TAB Team member, you are eligible to receive a monthly production bonus ranging from 2% all the way up to 7%. And get this, you'll earn percentage on your entire downline organization's volume. So these bonuses can really add up. Once you have other TAB Team members earning a production bonus below you, your bonus will adjust accordingly. For instance, if you are a President's Team member earning a 6% production bonus, and you have a Millionaire Team member earning a 4% production bonus below you, you will earn 6% on the Millionaire Team member's volume and the 2% difference on the Millionaire Team organization, as the Millionaire Team member earned the 4%. You can refer to the career book for the rules on how this works. Now, before we move on, there are 2 very important rules about production bonuses and royalty overrides that you need to know. Number 1, the 10 retail customer rule, and number 2, the 70% rule. The 10 retail customers rule states that you must make at least 1 retail sale to each of 10 customers during a given month. They can be new customers or repeat customers, either one is fine. The second rule, the 70% rule, means that you must sell at least 70% of the total value of products you retain for resale each month to retail customers and or wholesale to downline customers. Each of these requirements must be met to receive your production bonus or your royalty override for that month.
Thanks, Les, for sharing those rules. They're really important. And you know, in addition to production bonuses, there are annual bonuses, and once you reach President's Team, that's when these bonuses kick in. So, what are these annual bonuses? These annual bonuses represent a percentage of Herbalife's worldwide sales. And remember, Herbalife is a multi-billion-dollar company, okay? So these bonuses are distributed among qualified Herbalife President's Team members. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the annual Mark Hughes Bonus Awards, right? Sure you have. Well, that's when you receive your annual bonus, and this annual event is spectacular. You get to mingle with company leaders, you learn the secrets from the other top distributors, you go to elegant parties, And the highlight is when they announce the Mark Hughes Bonus Award winners and give away 1% of company sales at retail. And get this, did you know that if you're the #1 distributor in the world, your bonus check could be $1 million or more? Millions of dollars. That's just one check. I mean, it's incredible. And it's always really exciting to be on that stage and you receive that check that you so richly deserve.
It is thrilling receiving that bonus check. But once you reach tab team levels, you can also qualify for great vacation and training events held all over the globe in some of the world's most exciting cities. These extra activities can teach you how to meet your goals, increase your earning power, and build an international business. The vacations and events are not only informative, but they're a lot of fun too. If you go to just one of these events, it's sure to make a positive impact on your life, no doubt about it. I remember my first one. I had such a blast and I learned a lot. It truly changed the way I did business.
Yeah, they are fun, aren't they?
It's so much fun.
So let's now delve a little deeper into the levels of tab team. And let's start with the Get Team or Global Expansion Team. Now, to reach Get Team, which is the first level in the tab team, what you need to do is achieve 1,000 royalty points each month for 3 consecutive months. So, once the first month rolls around, the following month, you made it, and you're now a Get Team member. And as a Get Team member, along with all the privileges of Supervisor, you're also eligible to qualify and receive a 2% production bonus with no waiting period based on your entire downline's volume. But remember, to receive your 2% production bonus, you also need to do at least 5,000 volume points in that month, okay? So let's say now you qualified for Get Team by having 1,000 royalty override check for the months of January, February, and March. In the month of April, when your royalty override is at least 1,000 royalty points and you've done at least 5,000 volume points, you would be eligible to receive your 2% Get Team bonus on approximately May 20th. And man, oh man, when that check comes in the mail, what a great feeling.
The next tab team level right after Get Team is Millionaire Team. I loved reaching this level, telling people I made the Millionaire Team. That was really thrilling. Now, in order to qualify to be a Millionaire Team member, you need to achieve a 4,000 royalty point check in 3 consecutive months. Again, once the first of the month rolls around, following the third month, you did it. You achieved Millionaire Team status. Now, as a Millionaire Team member, along with all the privileges of Supervisor, you're also eligible to qualify and receive a 4% bonus with a minimum of 3,000 volume points. To earn that bonus, however, there is a waiting period of 2 months before you're eligible to receive it. So, for example, if you qualified for Millionaire Team by having a 4,000 royalty point check in, say, January, February, and March, there's a 2-month waiting period, which in this case would be April and May. So after the waiting period, that's when you earn that extra bonus check as long as you qualify to earn. Okay, we've talked about Get Team, we've talked about the Millionaire Team, and now the third and final level of the tab team is President's Team. Once you reach and continue to earn at this level, you know you've really hit the big time. Financially, the leap from Millionaire Team to President's Team can be absolutely huge.
That's right, Leslie. Bigger dreams come true at this level. Lives change at this level. Why? Because the Herbalife marketing plan is the best in the industry. Remember, the Herbalife marketing plan pays out up to 73% of retail sales to distributors. And I really get excited when I talk about this because it's amazing, but I'm sure everyone at home is asking the same question. How do I reach President's Team? So here you go. To reach President's Team, you must achieve 10,000 royalty points for 3 consecutive months. Now, just like Get Team and Millionaire Team, you receive the privileges of Supervisor and you're eligible to qualify for a 6% bonus. And you only need 2,500 volume points to receive the 6% bonus. The difference here is the waiting period is 3 months to receive your check. So for example, if you achieve 10,000 royalty points for January, February, and March, you have a 3-month waiting period before you're eligible to earn that bonus. But when the wait is over and you qualify and that bonus kicks in, you're going to be so happy to be part of Herbalife.
Exactly. And at the President's Team level, there are several different levels too. For example, as you see here, we start at 15K President's Team and go all the way up to 90K President's Team. These are the next increments in royalty bonuses. So, to reach the 15K President's Team level, you need to achieve 15,000 royalty override points in 3 consecutive months. At the 20K level, you need to achieve 20,000 royalty points in 3 consecutive months, and so on up to the 90K level.
And let's not forget the awards, the recognition that you receive at different President's Team levels, like diamond pins, gold and diamond watches, cufflinks, earrings, just fabulous stuff.
Right, John. So let's recap tab team qualifications and production bonuses. Once qualified to the appropriate level to earn on any month, the following requirements must be achieved. As you can see from this chart, as you climb the ranks and continue to grow your organization and its ongoing sales, your monthly bonus keeps going up and up. For example, take a look at the President's Team level. You start out at a 2% bonus, and you can work your way up to a 7% bonus. That's money that goes straight into your pocket.
Speaking of money, now we move to the best of the best, the remaining levels of President's Team, and they go like this. If you get one first-line fully qualified President's Team member in your organization, you'll be at the Executive President's Team level earning an annual bonus. 2 first-line fully qualified Pres Team members in 2 separate lines of your downline organization, and you're at Senior Executive President's Team level with the potential to earn an even bigger annual bonus. 3 members, and you're at the International Executive President's Team level, and 4 members, Chief Executive President's Team level. After that, Chairman's Club, with 5 President's Team members in 5 separate downlines of your organization, and then the very top, the pinnacle of success at Herbalife, Founders Circle, with 10 fully qualified President's Team members in 10 separate lines of your downline organization. Now, these top 2 levels, Chairman's Club and Founders Circle, they aren't easy to reach, I know, but with hard work, dedication, and sticking to the guidelines of the marketing plan, you can do it. I mean, I did it, I'm at Chairman's Club level, and if I can do it, so can you.
John's right. When I first started out, I had no idea I'd make it to the Chairman's Club level. But here I am. I had a dream, a goal. I worked very hard, and I achieved success greater than I ever thought I would.
Now, you've heard us mention several times throughout the presentation that the Herbalife marketing plan is the best in the industry and that it pays out up to 73% of retail sales to distributors. Let me show you exactly how the percentage rate breaks down. Now, as you can see here, 50% goes towards the discount you receive when you and your personal organization buy product at the supervisor level. 15% goes towards monthly royalty overrides, and 7% goes towards monthly production bonuses, and then 1% goes towards the annual Mark Hughes bonus. That's a total of 73%, and that is huge, and it translates into money into your pocket.
We've just shown you how the Herbalife marketing plan offers you unique and amazing opportunities which can boost your personal development and lead you to the kind of success you've only dreamed of. The plan was developed by Herbalife's first distributor and founder, Mark Hughes. The result of his brilliance is the greatest marketing plan in the entire industry. And John and I have achieved our wildest dreams, and now it's your turn.
The momentum, the excitement, the opportunity, it's never been better than it is right now. You're at the right place at the right time, whether you're just starting out working part-time or you already have an organization in place.
It's time to take Mark Hughes' dream and make it your own. The sky's the limit. It's an exciting and promising journey that can take you to a healthier and wealthier future.
So when does the future begin? Today, right here, right now. So let's take a look at the next step. You want to talk to your sponsor, put together that 90-day plan, and go for it. It's up to you just how far you want to go. So until next time, bye-bye.
Goodbye.